What if I told you that your landscape is killing birds? So here we have Nandina domestica, otherwise known as heavenly bamboo, and it is a very common ornamental species used in landscaping here in the southeastern United States, and you might even have some on your property. Now, it comes from China, and it is listed as an invasive species. So that means Nandina will spread beyond any landscaped areas, and it will displace our native plants, further contributing to habitat loss. And in addition to that, its berries contain compounds that, when digested, turn into cyanide. That cyanide. And when birds consume enough of them, it will poison them to death. And there are documented cases of birds dying and linked directly to Nandina berries. It is a proven fact that these berries will kill birds. And in addition to all of that, because this plant isn't native, it isn't beneficial at all to our native pollinators or our insects, meaning that there is less food overall for our birds. So here we have an amazing example of the unseen impact of landscaping with invasive plants. We have some more Nandina that was likely deposited here by birds, and it started to spread through rhizome to form a thicket. And unfortunately, it seems like the birds have eaten all the berries. There is also one of the largest privet thickets that I've ever seen, and some very large mature Bradford pears, which are also invasive and form thickets. And between the three, there are no more native species in here. They've just been decimated, outcompeted, and removed from this landscape, except for there's a mature oak tree over there and some others over there. But unfortunately, once they die, they will not be replaced. The thicket will displace all of the saplings that they produce. And then you can hear some birds coming through here, passing by, but there's no food here for them. Just some poison and some inedible Bradford pear fruit that will literally sit on the tree and rot because they won't eat it. The deer won't eat this, and our insects can't use the flowers. So it's just an ecological dead zone. But there is good news. We don't need these plants in our landscaping. We have wonderful native alternatives that can do the same job but without the risk. Plants like Virginia sweetspire or American beautyberry. They support our native pollinators, which our birds rely on to raise their young. Our landscaping choices matter much more than people realize, and removing Nandina is a small change, but it has a real impact on our wildlife.